guys, welcome back. And yes, I am sitting in a completely different chair. This is a rocking chair my parents got from the thrift store, specifically for the nursery, so yay. So, Bad Batch episode 9. This is a follow-up to last week's episode where Omega was captured by Cad Bane. We finally find out why the Kaminoans want Omega so bad. She is the only other clone, other than Boba Fett, who is a pure genetic replication of Jango Fett. So, since they don't have any more genetic material to harvest from, they've been cloning clones, they want another pure clone. And apparently, the Prime Minister has no use for Omega once he's harvested her genetic material. Thankfully, the Kaminoan who Omega worked with all those years is sort of attached to her and doesn't really want anything to happen to her. So, Bad Batch is in pursuit of Cad Bane. They don't know where she is. They go to this, apparently the trade-off point is some old cloning facility. It looks like a copy of Cloud City or whatever. Long story short, Fennec Shand shows up and gets into this long drawn-out fight with Cad Bane, like, my bounty, no, it's my bounty, no, it's my bounty. I don't care what happens to this kid. I do care what happens to this kid, or at least so it seems. Fennec Shand seems to be working for one half of the Kaminoans, specifically the one that wants Omega back alive. And Cad Bane, of course, is working for another Kaminoan who couldn't give a hoot if Omega survives or not. He's just interested in her as an asset and genetic material. So it's nice to see that Fennec Shand has got something of a conscience, even though she's a hardcore bounty hunter. Anyway, favorite things. Oh yeah, so in the end, Omega manages to escape and reunite with the Bad Batch. Smart little kid there. But in the process is very disturbed by what she's found out. And she knows that as long as the Kaminoans want her, she's never really safe anywhere she goes. That sounds like another child in Star Wars that's being sought out by all the bounty hunters, and their guardian knows they're never truly safe as long as they're on the run. So what I liked most about this episode was the fact that, yay, Omega's okay, and she got back with the Bad Batch, and it was kind of interesting to see a bounty hunter on bounty hunter showdown with Fennec Shand versus Cad Bane. What I disliked most about this episode was the fact it left a couple of questions open. And the main one in my mind being, okay, if Omega is basically Boba Fett's full sister, meaning a full genetic replication, how come Boba Fett got Jango's olive skin and dark hair and dark eyes, while Omega ended up blonde and blue-eyed and a little bit more fair-skinned? There must have been some other genetic material inserted in there somewhere, because Jango Fett, are you really the father? My other critique of this episode is that it seemed to be wrapping things up a little too quickly, especially since we've still got a whole bunch more episodes left in the season. To draw out the suspense a little bit more, they could have drawn it out to 2 or even 3 episodes, this little story arc. But, I mean, I guess it's a creative choice on the part of Filoni, and he's trying to pack as much as he can into the first season. He's trying to, trying to get people hooked, so Disney's like, oh, these ratings are good, let's make more of them, go for it, Filoni. So that means Filoni can keep playing in his Clone Wars sandbox that he enjoys so much. Even though Ahsoka's getting her own spin-off later. At any rate, that's my review of Bad Batch episode 9. And kind of interested to see what happens next. There's not, I mean, it doesn't since the plotline with Omega was resolved so quickly, I guess I'll see you guys next week with the review of the next episode. So, thank you for watching. If you want to see more geeky, family-friendly Star Wars content, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. And don't forget to check out the links in the description box. Question of the day: what'd you think of this episode? Were you disappointed in the shortened story arc? Are you getting bored with the series like I am? Go ahead and post a comment below. So, see everybody next week, and until then, this is the Clumsy Jedi and my equally clumsy dog signing off. Bye! What?